Hello everybody and welcome back to the Bazaar. It is Pig Day here today, but more importantly, it is Open Beta Day here today. There are a slew of new changes, pretty major for the Bazaar. Many people probably want to know my opinions on them, but I'm going to do a wild thing for the internet called see how it all plays out and formulate my opinion over time instead of having a knee-jerk reaction. So, one of those things is card packs for characters. I am a YouTuber. Of course, I was going to get these expansions. So we are going to be playing with the Frozen Assets pack for Pygmalion. So we're going to go with 10 new cards with this character, as well as some pretty major things, such as what we will call the bonkening, which is every item in the Bazaar, pretty much, with some exceptions, got a 1 second increase to its cooldown. If you are new to the game, don't worry about it. Doesn't mean much to you. And if you're new to the game, I'm going to try and go over things in a way that you can follow and understand while not making it boring to people who have already watched over 100 videos of me playing the Bazaar. You will also notice we have a new dually board, which, again, I picked up because I wanted it. Use your discretionary spending responsibly. Do not buy things you cannot afford. And in we shall go to see what we can do. One of the first major changes from the last patch is the removal of kits, which I have to say, thank God. I think it was a fun experiment that didn't pan out. There was too much randomness to it. Now we have 3 fixed options that have a little bit of randomness in them and a little bit of, choice in them. There is start with 12 gold and 3 income, which is a lot, and I will be frank with you. My guess is I will pick this a lot of the time, because I really like to play the game in a flexible way where I'm not just trying to force a thing if I can, and this supports that kind of idea. There's also choose an enchanted item, so it is a bronze small enchanted item. You're going to be offered 3, and you get to keep 1, so pretty wild potentially. Could be not that good though. 2 gold as well, because whatever. Or choose a gold tier skill out of 3 gold tier skills. I was told they do have to be Pygmalion skills. They can't be monster skills, which is probably a good thing. No more augmented weaponry starts. If you know, you know. I'm going to go for the 12 gold, 3 income, especially because I am Pygmalion, who really, really likes income. So we have a small weapon. We can get 4 gold or a random monster type item. I'm going to go to Isla to see if we can maybe pick a good weapon. Of which, I'm not going to say these aren't. Spiky Shield is kind of like, I could see myself getting something to make it good early. But it's kind of bad right now, but the other things are somehow worse. We will roll. Okay, Flail. 8 damage every 7 seconds instead of 6. So the thing that bonketing does mess with is fast items got brought down a bit, which is probably a good call. I would say in general, fast items were auto take. You would see me, especially on dually and stuff, automatically just take the fastest stuff. It was generally the best call. But hey, a little bit slower strategies might work a little bit better now. Who knows? Kyber Drone, we could go for some, cooldown reduction, which is, I guess, made a little bit better in the bonkening. Fanged Inglet has Fangs, which are relatively fast, okay items. We'll get crit chance. I'm going to go for Kyber. Screw it. Trained whenever you slow a weapon gains 5 damage. Could be okay. Insect Wing is good. Stinger. I mean, Lang Xian can be good. I don't know if we're going to win day 1 with this garbage starts. But hey, I don't know. I mean, we might just... The thing is, who knows who we're going to be fighting. If we fight someone who started with a gold skill, we're in trouble, basically. Because I picked a situation that is going to help us in the long haul. Again, because I'm Pig, and that kind of supports his game plan. He uses income better than the other characters for various reasons. Okay, Insect Wing for some cooldown reduction. We'll think about what we're going to do with that. 2 income or a medium item. Honestly, there could be like a Ganjo there, which is really, really good. With the setup we have, it buffs up the damage of these. 2 income is good, but honestly, do we have enough income already? Nope. 2 income, screw it. This is a bad idea, but Pygmalion has a unique option there. Then we've got a small vendor to get 2 more income, which, you know, the money we get every day.
Size dilutes the brain. Mind is highly
Matchbox has some potential.
you got it here.
Jewelry, 4 seconds. So whenever we use any non-weapon item, we'll charge that a second. We could look. I'm gonna go a little wild here. Oh, new items. Steam Ladle. Burn 3 whenever you freeze. This gains 3 burn. So it's kind of bad unless we get freeze. I do like it alongside the matchbox and the marbles, though. Whenever you use an adjacent item, charge this a second. I'm going to go all out to, like, try and get a win on day 1 here. Matchbox at 5 seconds. I'm going to try and get a win on day 1 here. I could see this working. This could be enough burn. If they took the gold skill, you know, then we reap what we sow by taking an econ start. Langshan with 80 damage and a deadly grenade that still only has 25 crit? Huh. So yeah, we got the new dually board here. I mean, I think we're actually dead. I mean, I'm pretty confident we're dead. That 5 regen is doing a lot of heavy lifting. Oh, if that slow hit the Lang, we actually were feeling a lot better. We're dead. Gotta tell you, that 5 regen won it for him.
You move in straight line.
Makes up for the fact that for some reason their deadly grenade that's supposed to have 75% chance to crit has 25% chance to crit. So, maybe it's silver they fixed that. So the tiny furry monster, if you have a toy, a food, or a friend, you will get an experience there. We do have a toy in marbles, so we're gonna go get that extra experience. So we level up to, hopefully level up to day, or what? Level up to 3 on day 2.
I may
Hello.
not be the most masterful trainer, but I must be the cheapest.
We could take right-handed because that with flail is just like some pretty good early value, but I'm feeling a little... Pig has burn skills now? I repeat, Pig has burn skills now?
Learned all you can from me. See Argenta.
Matchbox 7.
Wonderful.
I'm going to put down another non-weapon item. And I'm going to go to JJ, I suppose.
And sometimes I sell stuff.
Mostly looking for, again, like another non-weapon. Ooh, hey-oh. Oh, there's the Ganjo. We were kind of looking for earlier. Let's see. I will buy the Ganjo. Adjacent weapons and items, or basically every stat that's not like burn or poison, goes up by 15. I feel like I like this pretty fine. We could go Ganjo, but honestly, now that I got that burn skill too, I'm kind of in on burn pig. But yeah, this new Steam Ladle, part of the, I think it's called Frozen Assets pack. 10 new cards. Goes into the pool. Could be good, could be bad. Reserving judgment. Like, the thing is, if it's strong, that's a problem. If it's weak, that's a problem. But, like, I don't know. Based off of looking at the cards from what I've seen, my first hunch is, like, they're good. They can be good. But you are also diluting your pool. So it's kind of like a, I don't know. Maybe good, maybe bad. I don't really know. We will just have to see how it all plays out. But, yeah, hopefully, if it's not a great system, hopefully it does get looked at, because, yeah, that'd be a bummer. Rust, we got at the start of each fight, slow 1 item for 3 seconds. Would be what. Hold on, let me just go ahead and Thank you. I didn't even call out to hedge my bets like normal. So we could go to the Lost Crate and get an upgrade hammer. We went to the Rogue Scrapper so we get the level up before the day 2 fight. I'm not super interested in weapons, so I'm going to go to the Lost Crates. The question is if I want to get a silver tier upgrade hammer or take a random skill. Someone told me that you can skip this now if it's bad, which makes it infinitely more appealing to me. Why would I skip a skill? Let me go over that for a sec. There is an encounter called the Grandmaster is the main reason that offers you upgrades to skills you already have. If you have a skill that you don't plan on using, even a good one, that you're not planning on using at all, it could dilute that pool. And it could stop us from getting an upgrade to Rust or Immolating Spark, which I might be infinitely more interested in using. And honestly, I don't really feel like doing a weapon build today. I'm not going to say that that's the right call to skip that. And I'm definitely not going to say it's the right call to go here and take 2 more income. But it's what I'm interested in. And I think we can get away with it because we're hitting level 3, and I don't know if everybody else is. So we get the marbles back in, put it adjacent to the fastest items because it slows, and then whenever you use an adjacent, it will charge. 4 seconds. This says 5, but it also charges a lot, so should be our fastest. We'll grab a bronze tier item, and surely it'll be good. You know, Boomerang is not bad. I don't think I'm going to use it, though, for my board here. We can farm monsters for loot. Okay, it's a pig who lost day 1. I feel like we should win against a pig who lost day 1. We've got Yo-Yo Bushel Golden Jewelry with a rewards card. They're actually doing it. I really like this board. I'm a fan of it. Okay, I mean, we're stacking up lots of burn. Like a genuine large amount of burn here. We can just stall out a little bit. We'll be in the clear. So that's one option. How do we stall? There's definitely some new cards in this pack that seem like they support going for that kind of angle. There's, as you would assume, the Frozen Assets pack has some freeze items in it. It's kind of like 50-50, like activating a little bit of a freeze archetype for pig. Oh, hello. A little bit of a freeze archetype for pig and a little bit of a burn archetype. You know, I want to turn my money into strength right now. Like, that's an advantage that we have over the other players, is a lot more money if they didn't pick the income. And getting the most expensive chocolate bars turns that income into immediate value. So that is pretty appealing. Midsworth, what do you got? Rewards card's good. Fixer-upper is it's good. So whenever we go to the shop, we increase this and the item to the left's value by 1. Piggy bank, whenever you sell it, you get spare change, which is just a coin. 2 coins. I mean, a coin worth 2 gold. There we go. So we can basically ramp up the value of that with a rewards card and double dip a little bit. All right. I'm going to go ahead and do this so we can farm loot from the fight. And we are going to go for... Ooh. What do we want? I like that one. What else we got? It's fun. That's nice too. Yeah, I like that one. All right. I like the Aetheryte because rigged is very strong. It's very, very good. And she's worth the most experience. Experience is health, and it also gets you through the levels faster. It's just good for lots of reasons. I don't know what the meta is going to be like right now. I don't know if health is going to be important. There's some patches where it is. There's some patches where it's not that important. It depends on what type of builds are strong. Like, if stacking burn and poison builds are strong, generally health is only important if you're the one playing it.
Turn the lights off when you leave.
But I don't know. Because, like, it stacks to an unreasonable degree sometimes. Ooh, a force field. Does damage equal to our shield. I mean, we're going to go to Mountain Pass. Pretty much see Mountain Pass, take Mountain Pass. If you get a fight here, then you get a lot of experience and jump forward a lot. Upgrade a bronze. So B1 and B2 from the last patch got nerfed. So it's kind of back to being valuable to do that. Like, I could upgrade Boomerang to get silver tier loots. Which is a pretty good call, actually. I just have to remember to do it, which I'm never good at. It's not really... Ooh, and then there's Nufu anyways. It's not really a thing to, Oh, man. We're going to lose 2 gold by going here because of the piggy bank. And I don't really want to cash it out yet. You know what? We might end up selling the force field. If there's something good here... Leftmost item has 20 heal, honestly. Sure. Alright. So, that's a 5-second item. We could do something like this, and then adjacent shield items gain 2 shield. So we can ramp up the value of this sucker. I do think we use it for right now. It's a Vanessa. It's a default skin Vanessa. At bronze rank, this might be a new player. I have clicked it. Welcome to the Bazaar, apprentice merchants. Playing Jellyfish, Catfish, Astrolabe, Life Preserver. So yeah, this is the type of build that Force Field generally does well against. So that's nice. It's also the type of build that Burn does well against. So, like, they... kind of got hard countered like 4 times over. That, I mean, hey, that was an optimal hit on the Life Preserver, which stopped them from dying.
Defeat does
Like,
not defeat me.
It ate my force field hit instead of some of the burn ticks. That was just a good matchup for us. If you're new, you did great. You did great, sweetie. If you're new, welcome to the Bazaar. All right, so yeah, we're going to keep on ramping up the piggy bank, I would say.
I would never debase my wares by...
God, we got to find some way to freeze. We got to find some way to freeze, man. Okay. Yeah, we are going to play... this for the PvE, for the monster fight. I'm going to go to the shop because I want to farm a little bit more money out of the piggy bank.
By my weapons.
Snowmobile.
You might.
Deal 20 damage. This gains 10 damage for the fight. When this gains haste or when you freeze, charge it 2 seconds. When this gains haste or when you freeze. Yeah, I don't know. It seems bad. I gotta be honest, it seems kind of bad. Jabalian Drum. Sure. It's the only haste in Pig's kit, really, so it's like, it's the freeze. I could see it being fine, and obviously it has some soft synergy with the Steam Ladle, but, like, it has no synergy with the Matchbox. I'm gonna say no. Beast of Burden's back. This has the types of the items that you have, and has a multicast for every type that it has. Large, so it has a friend, weapon, vehicle tag, tool, toy. I mean, tech. I mean, if I put it there, I'm good. I'm good.
I hope you live long enough to read.
I want to play around with the new stuff. We're gonna go for the biggest, baddest dude because I'm pretty sure we can beat the Hellbilly. Oh.
I'll show you where to stick 'em.
Huh. New voice for the Hellbilly. New voice for the Hellbilly. Wouldn't mind the med kit, the scrap, a Ganjo upgrade. Left-handed's fine. Okay, good. I did remember the boomerang. Phew. We don't want to play it against a player, though. It's bad with our build. And I mean, it's just kind of a bad item in general for having on the board.
Bazaar folks strutting around like you own the Outlands. Now get.
I like that, man. All right, make kit. Upgrade that. So we got an Eagle Talisman to upgrade something with crit chance. We could do the Force Field.
If you want grim and stoic, you came to the wrong Sphinxian. I believe in
Your rightmost shield item has 30 shield.
You seem
Sure.
I think you had a breakthrough.
I'll do that. So we... You know what I kind of want to do? I want to go to the Lost Crate, get an upgrade hammer for... Well, screw you now. Ooh, new visuals for that. I was going to say an upgrade hammer for the rewards card. I guess now we could skip B1, B2 if we don't care about it. That upgrades a bronze item. I don't think I need that. I think we're playing this for the time being. I don't know if we're going to keep playing it. Sure. And then we got to sell out the piggy bank because we're already starting to lose value. Because I'm not going to be getting rid of the boomerang. So stupid. Okay, now I feel like I have to go to B1, B2 just to pretend that I really, really wanted to go to B1, B2 because let's find a reason real quick. Don't do as I say, don't as I do. Don't as I do, you know? Pretend I said that right as well. Barcoon, sell your small items here. I'm not very good at it. It's something they introduce late into me playing the Bazaar, and it's not something I utilize a lot. It's something you should utilize. Do I go there anyways? I probably should. As far as things that I'm most likely to sell, I'm probably most likely to sell the jewelry, and it also gains shield equal to its value, which we are ramping, so, like, it's a little bit of twofold. Go to Barcoon.
Acorns. Home.
We have a lot of cash. Bootstraps are very good.
Where's Mitsworth? Oh, did he see me?
For every 50 gold you spend, upgrade an item of a lower tier. It's just very good. This is free money at Barcoon.
Mister. Anyway, thanks.
Cargo shorts. I'm just gonna buy sell at this point.
I made a sale.
Do I have another apparel item? I do have another apparel item. Is it optimal to run jorts? Honestly, maybe over the Steam ladle right now. Like, frankly. Alright, it's a Vanessa. It's a default Vanessa at bronze. I don't know, man. Could be a new player. I mean, a new player can win anyways. Let's be honest. You can either be good at the game already, or you can high roll. Both are possible. Also, this could actually... If they're a grand founder. Never mind. They just have the default skin. They're posing. Posier. So, they're not going to be doing too much damage to my shield. They have a little bit with the jeté. So, we are actually going to be able to do a decent amount of force field damage, I would assume. Well, where's all their slow coming from? Is it just this? Oh, they have they started with a turbo amulet. Oh my god, that's really good.
Bravery without
That's
strength is a
crazy
sword.
good to start with. Especially because they have improvised weaponry. Oh my god, this is crazy. Whenever you slow, your items gain 2% crit chance. Whenever you crit, your weapons gain 5 damage. I gotta be honest, if they just weren't doing this board and they just had all weapons, they're to the moon, I tell you. If they just have all weapons, they have the best board I've ever seen on day 5. Day 4, rather. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of this. Ramp the value still while we figure out the plan. I mean, we could go for Spiky Shield, which is the same thing as Force Field, but smaller and slower. there's freeze finally. This is not a property.
Oh, delivery's
Whenever you
free.
sell 10 items,
I
adjacent
love
items
the
gain
exercise.
5 value. You know, I'm not vibing with this right now. So, that's it. I'm just not vibing with it. Belt is good.
Oh, I think
It just gives us more max health.
that.
We're ramping the jewelry, I suppose.
Ask the price. You can't afford it.
Burn for 5, gain 5 regen? Sure.
Buyer's remorse never. Be remorseless.
And a matchbox upgrade? Sure, why not?
Grab it for you.
Guess we spent enough money to upgrade something? What do we upgrade? I don't know what I hit. The jewelry, maybe? Oh, I don't think the jewelry was that. All right. Sure. In we're going to go to a fight. Trash Town Mayor's just a good fight for us. Potentially get a couple good things. We're just going to run the boomerang. We're going to be looking for... I guess we should have run the guy in the middle. I forgot. Pig is a potential burn character now. I'm playing Burn Pig. That's so weird to me. Yeah, the guy in the middle has a couple really good burn items. Would have been probably a better call. This is a safer bet because there's less risk in just taking XP. But honestly, that guy, I don't think that there was really... I don't think there was really a miss. I think it was worth 1 XP.
My opponent resorts to violence.
Got a voice, and it's not me. Crit chance. Gonna throw that on you. Max health. So here we're gonna put the belt on and then take it, because you see we get more max health. It's just a good thing there. Honestly, this is probably the board we run. And we do go to Sylvia. Are we ramping the right thing? No. I'm just gonna ramp this because, like, it's just gonna gain.
Loud and gaudy. Silver is demure.
We got a voice there too. It's my situation is so claustrophobic. Like, having this and bootstraps, it's just gonna be too much. I think we're gonna say no to that for the time being. Because I do want to get something like Signet Ring, which is max health every hour.
Owe that to the Grand Cinema Awards.
Reroll what else we got. A Ganjo upgrade. Sure.
That piece has some stories.
20 to adjacents. We'll keep on ramping up the jewelry, I suppose, for the time being. Still. We could get XP. We could spend 4 gold for an econ seminar. Or I could hunt for a thing that makes my build make sense, which sounds nice. Model ship goes well with Matchbox. I could get a property to run by the snow globe, like I could have run the ATM, I suppose. I do feel the desire to re-roll this, but like I don't think I can really afford to, which is wild.
I feel like that decision comes.
Spending a lot on rerolls, I suppose, though. All right, we got a lot of HP. We can stack. We can ramp our burn that way. We can stay alive for a long time. We got a lot of health, a lot of healing, a lot of ramping sustain. Ectoplasm? Dive weights. Huh. Okay. I mean, I'm dead here because they have the restorative fire claw, which is hooking us alive, pun intended. Like, the rest of the stuff in the middle, I'm, like, not sure what the hell is going on, but they just have this, and that's enough. And they have it on the fire claw, which is a waste because if you put it on the Matchbox, it gets the value anyways. All right. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Go boom. Check out Orion.
Everything you need to do anything you want.
Burn equal to this item's value, and whenever you sell a property, this gains 1 value. Let me look up how to pronounce that. Looks like it's luxury QoS. I think that's how you say that word. Stopwatch. Legit. Freeze both players' items for 1 second. That's a lot of burn for Steam Ladle. That is so much burn for Steam Ladle. I'm going to get rid of the snow globe. I feel like even if we do end up going for that route, it's just not going to work too much. Give me this.
You'll be surprised when that comes in handy.
So we can increase the value of that. Don't think I can sell this yet. You could have the Steam Ladle, and that would be truly wild for us. Start of the day, permanently get 100 max health. I just don't have any more room. Yeah, it is technically possible to find this upgrade if we hit that at Diamond, like we're going to the moon. But yeah, now we want to ramp this sucker with the rewards card instead.
Any female, any species. For me, it's too easy.
What the hell, man? When any item gains freeze, charge this 3 seconds. We're definitely building a bit of a synergy there. Okay. We're running out of stuff that I care about upgrading with this. Well, we want to upgrade the, I'm just going to call it the QoS. Okay. 2 more gold. 2 more gold to find. Why is this difficult? Honestly, it should probably be like this if I'm going to be real, but it's a new item, so I feel like I have to keep it. Ugh. Don't do that. Taking this.
Moving up in the world.
Upgraded this. The QoS. Alright. Go in with a good old boomerang. And you know what? I think that Enclave Weeper has some interesting stuff with regen, don't you? No, I'm thinking of the other one. Okay, so after, I guess, 11 seconds... Oh, man, they made this an 11-second item now, too. After 11 seconds, we do have some fun. I mean, look at that. That's pretty crazy. And also, the Giant Ice Club goes crazy. So it's like... I don't know. We got to figure out how to upgrade a silver or lower tier item. I don't know if we even care about the Matchbox in the future. I don't know if we care about the QoS either. I'm leaning towards, honestly, the freaking belt. That feels the best to me, just getting a bunch of freaking HP. So we're still ramping that. I feel like we might as well go to Curio. Get an Insect Wing for some cooldown reduction, which I'm going to put on the Stopwatch, because it has such a long cooldown. And that's it. That does count as a merchant, so... Okay, we go to the Mountain Pass, though. We get a fight. We put in our Boomerang. We do have space for the item. Good. Okay. Whew. Guys, I'm on top of my Boomerang game here today. We do have the last 10 seconds in the fight. Don't even get to use the Steam Ladle.
Believe you'll win, and you'll win. But
Yo.
against me.
Okay. That versus a player. Well, we might end up playing that. Oh, boy, I like to see that. Hello, Vanessa.
I may be young for a captain,
Grand
but
Founder.
I've seen my share of storms.
Volcanic Vents, they got a new item. Fiery Pesky Peats. Zorsid. Pause that for a sec. Deal 30 damage. Highest adjacent items for 2 seconds when you burn. Charge this. I mean, that seems good. If they just last, like, I don't know, how much longer in the fight, then
Bring her
goodbye.
out. I've got another salvo with me.
They clearly lost some PvE fights. Or maybe I just have that much more health because of my belt and Pig. Being Pig. One of these days I'll cast my ladle afterwards, and you're all gonna be sorry. See fight, take fight.
You are filthy.
New voice. You are a toy! Do we want anything here? I mean, Rivet Gun. Yeah, we want Rivet Gun. Which we would use to charge up the stopwatch.
Defeat is part of war. A soldier accepts it with dignity.
First time you fall below half health, freeze an item. That's good for the QOS. Orlin.
I will not train you to kill. I will train
Whenever your items gain freeze burn 12, that's so funny. That is so funny with the stopwatch. Oh, we got an upgrade hammer. We got a bronze. Leaning, I guess, a little bit more towards, like...
Hello, my friend.
Haste adjacent properties for a second. When you use an adjacent property, increase its value. And this item's value by 1. I mean, like, wow. It's not a property. That's good, though. That's very... in some builds, that seems very good. Not this one.
Spend money to make money.
Radiant Corsair. Maybe I... Well, frankly, how much is this? Like, let's be real. How much is this doing? Nothing. Okay. I think we can beat the Corsair. And we can maybe get Fiery Rebirth out of the mix. Okay, so they did bonk the stopwatch with their Spyglass, increasing the cooldown. It doesn't mess up the initial cast, though, which is nice. And this is a situation where we will see this in action. Look at that burn go. Look at that burn go. Oh, look at that burn go. Oh, that's so good. Oh, I love that. Actually, he's doing something. We had room for item 2. Oh, we get ammo. Get rid of this. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to be playing the grappling hook. Thank you for the offer. In combat, this is starting to stack up a good amount, actually. Just give me loot. Cooldown reduction is king, and we're putting on the stopwatch. Down to 9.6 seconds. Same deal. It'd be fun. Ooh, loop is very good. All of your small items have an extra value. God, Pig has such bad backpack problems. I'm just gonna do this at this point. Like, it's pain, man. This gains us money because of loop. Kiwas. Oh yeah, it is a tool. You're right. I've not been doing the buy sell of the properties because, well, properties are expensive for the most part. Like, that's been on purpose, but maybe I'll do it. You know what? Why shouldn't I do it? Why shouldn't I buy a property? Oh, yeah, because they're expensive. For 3 burn? And I'd have to sell space. I think we can sell the bootstraps now, though.
Your coins are like dust in my pocket.
This is such a bad call. Freeze an item for 1 second, shield 50 the first time you fall below half health. Use this. It's just like, it's so bad for this purpose. It's what? Your leftmost item has... Ugh, that's annoying. But you know what? We're doing it. Kiwas!
You do see these tusks, right?
Hello, Spacey Space, the grand founder with a legendary skin. ATM Bushel, Washawali. I mean, this is just a quintessential Matchbox build. You know what I love about it? It has lots of items. And thus, the amount of freezes is going to be... Mwah! Magna-freaking-feek. Bye-bye.
Next time,
42 burn on that sucker because of the clean storefront from Sergeant Suds. This is a super slow cooldown on that. As it probably needs to be, frankly. Medium items. I am down. We got a pity piggle. Or wait. Wait, what? So wait, we get the piggle for winning now?
Take your time.
I don't know how it's...
Pretty laid back.
What is this? Freeze 4 items for a second. Whenever you freeze, gain 12 regen. When your enemy uses an item, charge this a second. Oh, hello? I know what I'm putting in this spot instead of all of this other garbage. And I gotta be honest, instead of the QoS for this build, I'm sorry. It's already at diamond. 4 items for 1 second. Whenever you freeze, gain 12 regen. This is so perfect for this build. It's crazy. And we have a hot stones on the board for some reason. It's amazing. We're going to do this, though. That's such a good item for this exact scenario. I don't really care about ramping any specific thing. The QoS was fun, and I am excited to use in the future. So we could get value on this, but do I care? Not really. Business card is basically just free money. Every time you go to shops, it gets more value. All right. Biggest, baddest dude, probably. We shouldn't have much issue. Especially now that we have the cold room to activate all this stuff, too. Like, that's really good. It's really, really, really good. Oh, my lord. So good! This is so good!
it's all about motivation. You gotta know.
A lot of it is just stopwatch giant ice club that's so good, though, I have to admit. Crit effects or enchant an item with a random effect.
Greetings, old friend.
New voice?
I'm pleased to finally meet you.
This is the logical one, but I want to do the new item. That's kind of good. This can't be frozen? For our purposes, that's kind of good, man.
Spar with you, but this leg.
RIP gaining charge on level up. It's just it's just 500 more damage. Monster Ranch. We're going to take Feather for a bunch of cooldown reduction. Beautiful stuff. 9-second stopwatch. 7.5-second cold room. I'm clicking here. Potentially new player. Bronze default skin. Apprentice Merchant Vanessa. That doesn't mean anything, really. New players can high roll. New players can low roll. New players can put incendiary rounds on the right by no ammo items. I didn't even get to do my stopwatch. All right. Just making sure we are targeting something with that. You know, I don't care about econ items. Give me a mysterious portal. It could be something fun, like Hef.
Destroys, but it also creates.
like, it's like, what is it really doing?
It's quite
I don't know. But I'm curious. Yeah. Anything to reduce the cooldown of the stopwatch is probably what we really want to do. So give me Nufu. I mean, Frozen Flames just works well. I'm done with that. We're cashing that out. It just fits our gimmick so strongly. We could try and go for one shot, one kill. Which is if you have only one weapon, it has like 1 billion more damage. And that just sounds funny. We could die to a crit though, I do realize. Freeze the sniper rifle, please. Thank you. So this is the thing, is like that gets to do I mean, it's a little bit good, a little bit bad, because it's not going to continue ramping. We got the thing. Triple damage. It does get its cooldown increased, but you know what? Like, that's a price I'm willing to pay. Pig skills are generally going to be good. For something where we have a property that I care about. When you use a property, deal damage equal to your gold.
It's a whole
Sure.
curriculum out here.
I'll check the shop. We don't have any reason. We don't have an extra reason to do so anymore. We can get piggy bank. We have enough money. At silver or higher, this gains you value. I did forget to boomerang, and as we all know, the moment we forget to boomerang, we have to sell the boomerang. It's the law. Whenever you burn, heal 20 and gain 2 regen. Surely I can't do it over the max health, so it'd have to be over the ladle. Or, like, it'd have to be over some of that stuff. I could drop the hot stones, but honestly, they're not that good. I want to do it. This belt is too good. Bazaar has a 2 gold or 2 experience option, but if you have the business card, you get even 3. And that's very good. Hello, Pig. Pro 19. Where's your board, Pig? Oh, you're going full pacifist? I have to respect it. You are dead as hell. I mean, yeah, I'm not the build to fight. I do some silly ramping. I don't know that one shot, one kill makes the most sense for this, but it was fun. I do like it. They're benefited by the fact that they didn't have 4 items. So, like, and this is a passive. So this, as far as I'm aware, was it only hitting these 2? Or was it? I don't want to watch the fight again. Was it only hitting the actives? Give me loot, hoping mostly for cooldown reduction. No dice. Medium-sized items. We can find a belt.
I'll help you find who does.
I really like the idea of the sauna. Just don't think it makes sense here.
Every item finds its
I'm loving the cold room though.
relationship, you know?
We can increase our burn on this by 2, but honestly, it's not gonna make much of a difference. Okay. Whatever. We have enough money that's fine to take. And I will roll, mostly looking for a ladle upgrade. Freeze both players' items for 2 seconds. We do like that. We actually do prefer that. Especially since we have a radiant item. And also since we apply a lot of burn, that gives us more time to just tick down a bit. I don't think we have much benefit from this right now. The QOS, we could. Like, if we were going for that route, which I do like that route, and I'm sure we will do that route at some point. Oh, you have lots of items, my friend. Incoming. That gives me such free reign to use the steam ladle. It's so nice.
You seem like a nice person.
Maybe too nice. Upgrade an item. I gotta be honest, I don't think anything is gonna get a better upgrade. Or any skill is gonna be better than us just making that get 12 whenever we freeze an item. That's silly, man. We're just gonna take some HP. And then Curio can have some cooldown reduction would be the main thing I care about here.
Warms my rusty circuits.
Crit can be fun too. I'm gonna give it to this. You're the star today, baby. Okay. Is there... I guess there is another cooldown reduction thing. It's not very likely.
Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
Okay. It's a Venesser. It's a diamond Venesser.
You do see these tusks, right?
Hello.
Ahead. Underestimate me. It makes
Oh, I'm afraid you used too many items, my friend. You're gonna have to stop that. Whop.
You've got talent.
In
You should
what?
put it toward nobler.
In one. In one. Man. Yeah, I mean, this item seems real good. The Kiwas seems alright. This seems bad. The VIP pass seems potentially good. The Steam Ladle seems situationally good. But it's also adding to the pool, you know? I don't think we care too much about that upgrade. Properties have increased crit chance. Shield. I don't have any shield. So it's like if we're trying to make a specific build, like if we want to make this build, having a bigger pool makes it harder to make this specific build. Like, say we get a Steam Ladle, it makes it harder to add. If we add this pack, it makes it harder to find Stopwatch. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. It's interesting. I'm just gonna go for health here, I guess. Please. 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 Blizzard. Freeze all items at the start. So we could do that to people. And surely that's gonna... Okay, it doesn't matter. I should probably play this item. Freeze 3 small items for 2 seconds, but I want a Hot Stones victory.
I am eager to test your abilities.
Diamond skills. First time you fall below half health, heal for 30%, cleanse half your burn and poison. Gotta be honest, with a build like this, in Pig's diamond skills, I think that's the best we could really expect. And I think we're kind of in gumball mode now. We sort of have our build. What would I want to find in the shop? Maybe a new item would be good here. But, like, belt. I'm going to go to the Monster Ranch. We can find a Snowflake here. Or just Feather for even more CDR. Eight-second stopwatch. 6.9. Cold room. Nice. A Vanessa. I feel like we like seeing Vanessas. We don't want to see a single weapon Vanessa, especially not a single weapon Radiant Vanessa. We love to see... Oh, wait. What the hell? Freeze 2 small items. Oh, my friend, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Man, these new pig items are absurd. I can't believe they added Giant Ice Club to the game. It's so broken. What a dumb item. I mean, I know we have one shot, one kill and everything, and like that was just a good matchup for us, but Dude. That cannot sell my belt, and therefore I really don't care about it. It means nothing to me, and I wish it gone. We will go for a temp boost of 1,000 health for the day. We could try and go for Juggler, which whenever we use a small item, we charge a large item 1 second. We don't use these that much. I would actually rather just get the Lord of the Wastes skill. Whenever any player uses an item, all items gain 2% crit chance. It'll probably mostly stack up my stuff so that when they finally go, I might crit like that. I mean, that was lucky, but... Good deal. Gold tier item, gold tier loot, gold tier change. I mean, we're just gonna get the loot. The stopwatch is just kind of like a countdown to them just exploding. So, buying gumballs actually makes us money, but I'm mostly doing it to try and generate a little bit of crit chance, because it's just funny, okay? If I do the big bonk and then they die, I really should. If I just wanted to win, I would put in the frost potion instead of this. However, I am trying to smuggle it onto my victory sheet, because I don't know how likely it'll be to make hot stones work. As it seems like a good early game item. Never gumball? Never? Not even when you have your build?
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of swords.
Single weapon build. A restorative javelin with a shadowed cloak. You are indeed going to get locked out real soon here, my friend. Bonk.
Next time, boys. Less
Just can't even
blunder,
get to the
more
stopwatch.
plunder.
What? You guys don't have 15,000 health? You guys don't have 15,000 health? What's wrong with you? Just gonna get more HP because at this point, whatever, basically. We could get cooldown reduction, but this is our final day. So I'm gonna say 1,400 HP is a little bit more appealing. And as far as upgrades go, I just don't really need to upgrade this. I'm gonna go for gold skills. What do you got?
But he may only seem so.
Every
Sure.
coin goes back to our community. We
Volcus.
Spaniards thank you.
I mean, he's the freeze guy. We gotta do something, right? So whenever you get freeze, remove it, but that doesn't mean that...
Target is
Yeah, freeze.
resisting.
Freeze me, ding dong. Cryosleeve. Whenever you freeze, your items gain 2% crit. We actually finally have a build that freezes enough that that doesn't feel stupid. Gumball mode. Alright. Always gumball. Just to spite the other person. So we could upgrade a skill. I don't really care about any of our skills getting upgraded. Just looking at them, like, I guess I would take an upgrade to that. I don't really care about... I'm going to go to relax. Just give me some shield, because, I don't know. What if I get bouldered? Does 100% of your max HP as damage? Like, what if I get bouldered and don't have crit? It's a Vanessa. I've clicked the character. I promise it's just loading. Servers have been remarkably stable for the beginning of an open beta. Pretty stock standard weapons Vanessa. As soon as they start to go off, they're very dead. Wait. Stupid club. My Radiant Steam Ladle. If we would have put the random on the Giant Ice Club, like, and it got Radiant, like, that's silly. This is a good item. We found it at Diamond. We have to keep that in mind. This is a good item. This Seems extremely situationally pretty good. Yeah, like, extremely situationally pretty good. I do think that, like, Stopwatch and Steam Ladle is a great combo. Hot Stones, I gotta be honest, it seems bad. It seems bad. Snowmobile seems bad. We'll see. Kios seems like it could be good in the right circumstance for sure. VIP Pass seems potentially extremely good. Sauna seems all right. Maybe pretty good. Maybe all right. Maybe pretty good. Maybe, I don't know. I bet you there's some fun stuff for it. Is that all we saw for, like, in the actual run from the new carts? I think so. So, what would I say? Does it improve my chances of victory that this stuff is in the pool? Knowing that if I'm not going for that build... Do we want to see a Steam Ladle in most of our runs in our early shop? No. No, we don't. On most pig runs, no, you don't. Do we want to see a cold room? I feel like in a lot of runs, I could justify running a cold room. But honestly, it's kind of nice to actually finally have a medium property worth playing. The thing is, it does depend... I'm going to look it up. Cold room is... Okay, so yeah, it is... Freeze 1, 2, 3, 4 items as you level it up. It seems kind of bad at bronze and kind of bad at silver. This isn't... So, it is worth noting... Us finding it already at diamond as our first look at it may lead to us overvaluing the item, but... At Diamond, it seems incredible. It gained 12 regen. Like, the regen also scales. So, it's 1... At Bronze, it's 1 freeze and 3 regen on an 8-second cooldown. In the early game, when there's less items going up, it seems... I'm not going to say it's unplayable at that tier, but, like... If you get this sucker at, like... silver, it starts to become kind of nice. Gold, 3 freezes. 3 freezes for a second. Like... Again, it's not mostly not for disruption. If we got a snowflake on this to increase the freeze by 1 second, now we're talking. That's a disruption tool among disruption tools. Like, it's good. Freeze 4 for 1 is very good. But it's mostly to get freeze triggers. The main reason to play is to get freeze triggers. It's a really nice cherry on top that you do get regen for freezing. This seems like one of the first regen items that kind of makes sense to me. I like this item. I think it's really fun. I like it a lot. I will not like to fight it, though. Steam Ladle, fun idea. Very situational. Hot Stone seems bad, but maybe not. Seems like an item that maybe we would like on Mac. Oh, yeah, we got completed by 80 medium items. I already completed my dailies. For the day. Wanted to test things out, get a feel for things, especially with all the major changes that, again, I'm sure people want to know my feelings on them. My feelings are I just got 6 chests instead of 3 because I have the special pack, so that's fun. I like that. But it's an interesting system. It's an interesting system. I'll put it lightly, and I'll put it like that. If I'm giving my review on my first playthrough of does this pack increase my chance to win as Pig? I don't know that it does. There's a chance. There's a chance on most runs it decreases your chance to win. Like, there's a chance. There's a chance. I didn't run into all the items in the kit. Like, Cold Room is really, really good. But you know what else is really, really good? Crook. You know what else is really, really good? Fixer Upper. Like, and if you just want to force that build, like, which I'm not interested in that. So, like, I would dilute the hell out of my pool no matter what. Like, I'd fill my pool with so much stuff that I don't care because I like to pivot and I like the variety. To me, that's what the Bazaar is all about. But, you know, it might actually it might actually be a hindrance to your strength level to have this stuff in your pool in some situations. But I can't like sit here and act like there couldn't be a situation in which it one of the packs, it's not that case. Like, I don't know, the Vanessas that we ran into with the new stuff, none of them did anything that impressed me either. And frankly, the majority of what we had that was going on, like, the cold room helped speed up the Giant Ice Club's process by a little bit. It was going to happen in like a second or so in a more explosive way with stopwatch anyways, like, is the thing. And it's just a different, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. And I think that anyone who says that they know right now, if this, like, these packs currently are improving your chances to win, I don't think you can make that claim in good faith right now. I think you can make the faith that it does make things messy. It definitely makes things messy and confusing and makes us have conversations that I was hoping we weren't going to have, right? With like, I probably have to go over what's going on with it. Basically, the packs are in the prize pass here, which is not how I was hoping they were going to be implemented. I knew packs were going to be a thing. We knew that. The packs are here in this pass. I was able to literally just click to the end and buy all of it because you guys saw I had 1 million gems stacked up. So I just went and I bought all because I am a YouTuber. Obviously, if I should do this so that maybe you don't, right? You can see what the stuff is. You can see what it's like without, having to pay. Maybe. Possibly. Vote with your wallet if you don't like this kind of thing. If it bothers you, more power to you. I'm not going to stop you. Sure as hell. I do hope that they go a different route with it. I don't think it was the best way to implement it. Does it make things... Did I increase my chance of victory? On today, you could look at the run and be like, yeah, because you did a freeze build. It's like, okay, well, maybe I could have done a better freeze build if I just, like, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Maybe I could. Maybe I couldn't. Not sure. We'll just play the game. We'll find out. I love the new challenges. That's a fun addition. Like, you can get a whole bunch of... So, like, as far as it goes, the prize pass, the free version of the prize pass, you can just get... You can see right here, you get 2 ranked tickets at every rank. So you get, like, 40... I think it was that I think I got like 45. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think I got like 45. Which is... What the heck? Which is, I think, a better cadence for getting ranked tickets than the old version. So I think in that regard, it's more generous in that regard. So that's something to keep in mind. Like, you will get a lot more ranked tickets this way. And importantly, you do not have to get 10 wins to get these tickets. So if you're a new player, you will, and you're not, like, great at the game, you are going to have an easier time getting into ranked and actually, like, getting gems and stuff like that. Theoretically, you'll have a much easier time actually getting rewards. So there's that. That's a win. The thing on the bottom is the paid tier, and that's where the troubles lie, right? We all know that. That's where the troubles lie. There's fun stuff like the cosmetics, but like we also have this here. You will be able to buy it with gems as well, but it doesn't. It's still weird. But one of the biggest things is obviously the fact that you can toggle it on and off. So that's a good thing. If it turns out this pack is bad, you can turn it off. So that's good. But it's also like, it's just going to make things messy. Like, I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, I should have this pack on, this pack off, this pack on, this pack off. It's just weird. I don't like that. It doesn't feel intuitive. It doesn't feel as clean as a lot of the other decisions in the game. I hope they rethink it. But this is what the open beta is for, is to give feedback. So do that. Vote with your wallet. I am in a weird situation where I am a YouTuber and everyone is waiting for me to cover this stuff. I know I don't have to get like the fancy pass for the dually board, but honestly, that's the one I feel less weird about, is the fancy pass that gives me the cool dually board. That's the one that makes me feel less weird, but that's also the one that I don't feel as compelled to get for content reasons. But like, I love the game, and I'm not going to throw it away for something that hopefully they will just change up if it's not working. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. The game is fun. Let's do something wild on the internet, and let's just wait and see how this actually plays out. Give your critiques, do it nicely, give actual feedback. Don't try not do it in an emotional way, and hopefully we can all come to a situation that keeps this game solvent and keeps everyone as happy as they can be for a monetization model, right? That's the end goal, right? That's my take on it. I'm sure it's not as juicy as people want, and whatever. I never have to do garbage like this. I never have to talk about stuff like this. Hopefully, this was fine, and I didn't anger a million people. Alas, alas, this has been the Bazaar. The game is very fun, and I love it. I wish that there didn't have to be this dark cloud of things to talk about at the end. But the game and the gameplay of the Bazaar is amazing, and the thing that is making me upload this video and still want to keep playing anyways is the fact that, like, I haven't played a game like it in my life, right? It's so good. I enjoy it. I said it before. Feels like the game that, honestly, it feels like the game that's the culmination of everything I've been waiting for on my YouTube channel. So, hey, it's hard to just be like, they made one decision I don't like. Screw it. That feels like we don't need to do that, right? Anyway, I've been rambling, but I knew people would want it, but I figured I'd save it for the end so that I didn't scare off all the newbies. Alas, though. That's that. It's going to do it here for today for the Bazaar. We will be back tomorrow. That is the plan. I will assess if everybody's, like, really mad. And, we'll assess. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Check out the channel for more Bazaar every single day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.